rockin'. Real takes at Julie's breaks. Shout outs to the cod crew. Julie's breaks will please you. But this is a land kraken. The land kraken. But this is a land kraken. Rockin'. But this one is a land kraken.
Okay, let's go. I just filmed Conan Chrome set 1, and the Kraken got bored and left, but he must have realized we're going to start a new video because he's back again. So, continuing on in our sci-fi and fantasy series, we've got Conan Chrome set 2, Comic Images 1994, Foily Madness, and we're going to go through this set just like we did with set 1. These cards, amazingly beautiful. Again, you could just go in any card store and buy these packs in 1994, which is where I got them. But we do have a few special cards as well. So we have a card from a rare 3-card subset. I'm actually not sure where I got this from, but this is kind of like a set promo card. But beautiful. And the next one is also a promo card. SS Savage Sword cover 69. Promo number 2. Kind of these foily donuts. Awesome. It's kind of hard to see, but there's a lion in the background. Of course, Conan called Amra lion. And we have another promo card, Savage Sword cover 90, promo number 3. Again with those kind of donut foilies in the background. And now we'll start with the set. So this is card 1, pinup number 10, John Buscema. And this is a landscape card. There weren't any landscapes in the first set. There is one here. So I'll try to do this the same way, read the back and then show you the front. So Savage Sword 68, this is a Joe Jusko. If you want to see the back, just to see it. Again, it has the image and it has the a little bit of bio and who the artist is. Again, it's so beautiful. Pinup number 7, John Buscema. And just the way they can make the color pop. I mean, just incredible on these cards. Number 4, Conan the King, number 25. Oh, yeah, it's a culotta. This is a culotta. The font is different on these. They're harder to read on the back. It's getting a little bit darker in here. This is by Stins. Savage Sword 145. Earl Norwin. It's really weird like font on the back of this one, sorry. And this is Savage Sword 21. Earl Norman. This is Super Special number 2, part 1. This is Super Special number 2, part 2, Earl Norman. And look at that color. Conan in the big battle. Gorgeous card. Conan jumping over some spikes. Savage Sword 124. Michael Golden, Joe Jusko, Savage Sword 115. Let me get these cards arranged. I'll put these back in the binder when I get done here. Savage Sword 138. This is Joe Jusko again. There's a lot of Jusko in these. Oh, what does this say? Ovi. Cover art by Ovi. And this is Savage Sword 161. Bart Sears, pinup number 2. Check that out. Earl Norman, Savage Sword 168. I should have done this set first when it was more light. Savage Sword 166, Earl Norman. Neil Adams, Savage Sword 62. Savage Sword 33, Earl Norman. Bob Larkin, Savage Sword 103. You can see why they're having a little bit of trouble reading these, because there's so much shadow in the background if you don't have super good light. The Horn of Azos. I believe we saw Gary B. I actually used to own this graphic novel, but I don't have it anymore. I believe Gary B. has this. And this is Dorian Vallejo. Doug Beekman, Conan of the Isles. This is also from a graphic novel. Savage Sword 80, cover art, Earl Norm. Joe Jusko, Savage Sword 77. We've got a variation here. So the variation is different this time. So instead of being a different color, it's a different texture. So you can see the one on the left is kind of more like a foil board background, where this is more like a flat foil. The one on the right. Oh, Line Kraken has returned. Savage Sword 142, Joe Jusko. Conan the King, number 29, Kulada. Good to be king, right? Savage Sword 112, Joe Jusko. Pinup number 5 by Sears. Wow, so beautiful. Look at that. Mark Caparosa, Savage Sword 163. And we've got a variation. Actually, there's probably at least 2 variations, unless this is just an original. But we've got more foiliness, like a all over in the top, smaller speckles, and we've got less of them on this side. It's different technology they could use. Savage Sword 64, Jusko. Got 2 of these. Yeah, this also a variation. These variations are very subtle in this one. So you've got kind of this starburst or radiating pattern from the moon on that one on the left, and you don't have it on the one. You can kind of see it there on the one on the right. So you see it there, but not on the right. This one is Savage Sword 99, Joe Jusko. Next up, Michael Golden, Savage Sword 101. Earl Norm, Savage Sword 153. Super Special number 9, John Buscema. This is a Collada, Savage Sword 63, I think. Hard to read. Savage Sword 170 by Joe Jusko. Earl Norham, Savage Sword 164. Bob Larkin, Savage Sword 137. Earl Norham, Savage Sword 24. Oh, I love this cover coming up. One of my favorites. Earl Norham, Savage Sword 107. Beauty. Earl Norham, Savage Sword 151. There's a lot of Earl Norham in this set. Dorian Vallejo, Savage Sword 165. Bob Larkin, Savage Sword 120. And another image variation. So yet again a different variation. So kind of the foil board speckly type thing here. And then on this side, there's sort of streaks going across in the upper part. Again, a very subtle variation. Next up, pinup number 3, Bart Sears. Beautiful. This kind of looks like a Barry Windsor Smith, but it isn't. Savage Sword 72, Joe Jusko. Earl Norham, Savage Sword 58. Savage Sword 23, Earl Norham. Fighting the Tentacles. Check that out, Freedom. Savage Freedom, right? Savage Sword 167, Earl Norham. Savage Sword 104, Joe Jusko. Pin-up art number 11, John Buscema. Savage Sword 152, Doug Beekman. Savage Sword 106, Michael Golden. Savage Sword 51, Bob Larkin. Ooh, big cat. Gotta love that. Savage Sword 17, Norman Chen. Norman Chen, oh, we got a double? Oh, we got variation. Yeah, this more speckle board type top there. John Severin, Conan the Reaver. This is card 53. Next one, Savage Sword 70, Earl Norrin. Bob Larkin, Savage Sword 141. Michael Golden, Savage Sword 56. Savage Sword 74, Joe Jusko. Bart Sears, pinup number 6. Ranger's rolling around here like some sort of like horse or pig in a pig pen or something. I don't know what he's doing. Earl Norham, Savage Sword 25. Is that 25? It's like in the shadow. That's a cool cover. Oh, this is a beauty. Love this one. Savage Sword 63, Joe Jusko. Foily overload, right? Skull of Set, Paul Sulesi, 61, card 61. It's almost like a flux card. Neil Adams, Savage Tales, 65. Pinup art number 9, John Buscema. Kraken. John Buscema, Savage Sword 40. Earl Norham, Savage Sword 49. Earl Norham, Savage Sword 16. Bart Sears, pinup number 1. Savage Sword 37, Earl Norham. And yeah, it looks like these are the same. That's a Kraken too, so I'll pull out that one. Savage Sword 121, Joe Jusko. Savage Sword 155, Dorian Vallejo. Savage Sword 60, Earl Norham. Conan Annual number 11, Ernie Chan. Beauty. Savage Sword 95, Earl Norham. And these the same? No, this has got some more extra foily on the left there. Savage Sword 160, Dorian Vallejo. Pinup number 12, John Buscema. Ooh, those tigers. Beauty. Conan Annual number 10, Ernie Chan. Ovi, Savage Sword 169. Conan the King number 24 by Culata. Savage Sword number 20, Earl Norham. Let's see. I think these are the same. Savage Sword 158 by Ovi. Next up, Daniel Home. Savage Sword 146. Bart Sears pinup number 4. Savage Sword 66, Earl Norham. Savage Tales number 1, cover art, John Buscema. It's a famous painting too. Pinup number 6, John Buscema. Savage Sword 100, Joe Jusko. Savage Sword 25, Brian Moore. Savage Sword 4, this is by Boris Vallejo. Savage Sword 116, Slenkiewicz. And foily checklist, no picture. So, that is Conan Chrome number 2. Conan Chrome number 3, coming soon. So I hope you enjoyed this. Please like, sub, comment. Let me know if you like this kind of sci-fi fantasy art. Good luck in your rips, and I'll see you in the next one.